PRISM power! Make up! What am I doing? Today I am doing the Sailor Moon book tag, and obviously I am in gear. I have my little buns, which you can't even see because I just have too short hair for this shit. I am wearing one of my favorite Sailor Moon t-shirts. At one point the buns will probably completely fall off, so what am I even doing? So this tag was created by Super Space Chick, and I was tagged by Jane from It's Jane Lindsay, since she tagged everybody that loves Sailor Moon. So here I am doing this tag, and I can already feel these buns doing what they want to do. Woo! Now I've totally messed up. I really should have parted my hair in the middle for this. Okay, this will work. Now I can't move anymore. So these are just a few tag questions that all fit to the Sailor Scouts, and I'm just gonna say one thing: if I pronounce any of these wrong, then that's just because I obviously grew up with watching it in German, so for some of these I don't even know how to pronounce their kind of English names, so sorry. But let's get into the questions. The first question: Sailor Moon, a book that makes you hungry. The only thing I could think of, and I've just read it recently, that's probably why, was The Rosie Project by Graham Simpson, and it was just about cooking sometimes and about eating out sometimes, and so I kind of had to thought of this, but other than that I couldn't really think of anything. Next we have Mercury, a book that features science or technology. Since I don't read a lot of sci-fi, this was not an easy question for me, but I went with the Star Wars trilogy by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner. I really enjoyed this. It's one of the few sci-fi series that I read, as I just said, and also enjoyed. Venus, a book that makes you want to play video games. I'm going with the most generic, obvious, boring answer, and that is Ready Player One by Ernest Cline, but it really was. Like, this is a dystopian future, but I still kind of wanted to live in it because some of these things in it sounded fucking amazing, and I just want to play it, and I want to be in a virtual reality for Ready Player One. I don't want to be in the actual world, but if I could go through this book in a virtual reality, I would take that. Next is Mars, a book inspired by mythology or folklore. And I don't really read books that are inspired by mythology or folklore because I don't really enjoy them. The only thing I could come up with was Ember Smoke by Kristen Cast, which I actually didn't enjoy the series so far, and I will not continue, so I guess that says a lot about how much I enjoy mythology retellings and such. Next we have Jupiter, a book that gave you strong feelings. For this one I'm choosing another recent one, and that is On the Other Side by Carrie Hope Fletcher, and I am an emotional person. I cry in movies, I cry in books, I've cried in Harry Potter, I've cried in The Fault in Our Stars, but it has been a really long time since I've actually proper sobbed my eyes out. And it definitely happened with this one. I was tearing up during it a few times, definitely, because it's overall just very emotional, not only sad, just some like really happy moments that just really make your heart go like, oh. But the last few pages, I'm not kidding when I say this. I know some people probably think I'm exaggerating, but I've actually read this and tears were streaming down my face, and I had to stop reading and get a tissue to my nose and my eyes because I couldn't see the words. They were blurry because of the tears. So this book broke me a little, quite honestly. This is one that I don't know how to pronounce in English at all. Saturn, a post-apocalyptic book you love. What does post-apocalyptic even mean? Because if we're really talking about the apocalypse for me is everybody dying. So a real post-apocalyptic book would be a book about how Earth develops after humans are gone. Which obviously is not the case, but this genre just feels really weird to me. Anyway, it's another genre I don't read much of, even though I do feel like I would really enjoy it, but I just never really pick it up and don't even find many books. But the one thing I really enjoyed, another recent read, is The Infinite Sea by Rick Yancey. This is actually the second book in a trilogy that is, I guess, apocalyptic and post-apocalyptic, and I really enjoyed this. I thought it was really well done, and it's actually a kind of alien invasion. I mean, you probably heard about it, but it is an alien invasion apocalypse, which is another thing that I normally don't feel interested in at all. But this second installment was really good, although this one also didn't really have much to do with the actual aliens and the apocalypse. But then again, that actually means it's post-apocalyptic because it talks about how the humans deal with the alien invasion, and okay, yeah, love this. Next we have Pluto, a time travel book. And the only thing I could think of was either Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban or the Outlander series. I just thought about The Time Traveler's Wife, although I didn't enjoy that much. So Outlander is about time travel, although it is not really a big part in the story. But I guess when it comes to book that involves time travel that I really enjoy, that's the Outlander series. Uranus, a book featuring elemental magic. That's another thing that I feel like I have not read much of, but even if I had read more of it, the only answer I have for this one is obviously A Darker Shade of Magic by V. Schwab, and I'm just not gonna waste time talking about it because you know I love it, so what am I gonna say? Next is Neptune, a book featuring music. And here another obvious choice I have is This Savage Song by Victoria Schwab. A really great book, and the music is used really well in this one. I really enjoyed what Victoria Schwab has done and how she used it, and yeah, it's just really intriguing. Next we have Tuxedo Mask, my childhood crush, and if he would stand in front of my door, I'd still marry him. And that is a book with masquerades, hidden identities. For this one I'm choosing A Gathering of Shadows by V.E. Schwab, because this features a tournament in which the people all wear masks. And I actually have the beautiful art cards here that I'm still just hoarding in my room, protecting from all evil, not actually doing anything with because I don't want them to get like bent or dirty or anything. So these are the beautiful art cards, and yeah, you can really see the masquerades on here. We have Alucard, we have Kizimir, which I'm probably not pronouncing right. We have Kamarov and Stasion. Really great to kind of have these art cards to show off that masquerade thingy. Then we have Chibi Moon, a favorite middle grade book. And for this one I am choosing not the obvious that we all know about, although this is kind of obvious and something we all know about as well, but and that is Matilda by Roald Dahl. Yeah, this is just a really great book. It has some really nice illustrations in it. It's a quick read, has a great message, has a great main character, has some great supportive characters, has a really scary but really cool villain. I love Matilda. And finally, Luna, Artemis and Diana, a book for animal lovers, which is another question I found really hard, and realized that if there were animals featured in any of these books, I forgot about them. But I'm actually thinking that the Summoner trilogy by Taran Matharu would be really great for animal lovers because they kind of fight with demons. Where is he on this picture? Where is he? There he is. Can you see him? Can you see him? There he is, sitting on his shoulder, and yeah, as I said, they are demons, but they have like really kind of animal traits, and they are kind of like Pokemon, I guess. I think if you like animals and you kind of want to see them in the story, then this is definitely a great choice because they also kind of have characters and not really thoughts of their own, but they kind of have feelings and emotions, and that's just a really nice aspect of the story. So this was the Sailor Moon book tag. This was a lot of fun, some like kind of different questions about books in different genres, which I really enjoyed doing, and I am obviously gonna tag Maddie and B from Heart Full of Books because I know they love Sailor Moon as well. I cannot wait to see your answers to this if you want to do it. If not, then just don't do it, but I would love to see it. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I guess I'll see you soon. And I just wanted to scream something Sailor Moonish, but the only thing I can think of is a German thing. Und im Namen des Mondes werde ich dich bestrafen. I think I just need sleep. I'm still sleep deprived from Booktubeathon.